Well, good morning, community. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the support. This is a special edition. Welcome to Stroke TV. I am your host, Aaron Avila. About going on 12 years post-stroke and brain aneurysm. I want to welcome each of you to the show. I want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. So let's get into it.
Fire.
So, I want to encourage everybody out there. This special segment is kind of birthing itself out of being able to have a guest on. It's getting a little overwhelming, so I'm going to encourage you, if you would like to come out and get a team together to help me schedule and do the business side of what I do, I definitely need your help. It's getting pretty overwhelming. But, I want to get to know you in this show. Do this show when I don't have a guest. It's just shoot the breeze with me. Come and talk with me. So if you don't put a comment in chat or scripted discussion or you not get talk, I'll just come up with something. I really want to interact with you and get to know you. Because I believe, I'm going to say this, and I really genuinely mean it. I believe every stroke survivor, whether it be TBI or stroke, has a purpose in this life. If you're alive and you're watching this, you have a purpose. You actually, hey, Scotway, good to Scotway in the house. Right now, he's taking the number one slot in the Stroke of Genius podcast, produced by Stroke TV as Skyway. I encourage you to go to Stroke TV and YouTube, check out his survival stories. Pretty impressive. And I'm assuming everybody else thinks so, Scott, because they're making number one, bro. But anyway, what I was saying, I want that to you. This show is about you and I interacting. And I know this is the first one that I've done where I kind of really opened it up to audience discussion. But if you have a question, you have a comment, Scott, if you'd like to come line, it's about us as a community, survivor community, whether it be stroke or TBI, coming together and having some fun together, creating a chat. So, Scott, if you'd like to come online, I'd be more than happy. Oh, there's Sherry Patterson coming to you live from Niagara Falls. There's Sherry Patterson. Great sister, talk to you all the time. There's Sherry Patterson. Thank you for being out there from Niagara Falls, Sherry. I know it was 20 degrees here. I can't imagine what it was there. It looks like it's still our place, but it's really frost. We're just used to this extreme cold. But anyway, let's take this time between Scott and Sherry. Let's talk about something. Put in chat anything. There's Bryce Brim from the Bayou, North Carolina. So there's Bryce Business in the house from North Carolina. So right now we have Scott White, which I'm pretty sure is in Georgia, Sherry Patterson, Niagara Falls, and Bryce Business in the Bayou, North Carolina. He's in North Carolina. Yeah, see, it's cold here, Sherry, when we are the same temperature as you in Niagara Falls. We are 28 degrees, Jerry. Can you believe that? For us, that's really cold. We just don't see that type of weather here. But again, this cold weather is drawing us out here in California some fierce. And really is makes it real dry here. I mean, last thing is, and you've seen the news. Last thing we need to do is start catch fire. There's already been several fires locally, small, but vegetation fires in February. This is unheard of. It's unprecedented. We normally don't ever get fires in February. We start our fire season from June to October, and usually starts raining in October. We have seen very little rain this year. In fact, rumor has it our main water source, our main drinking water, Russian River, may be running dry this year. This is going to be unprecedented, this drought. They're calling it a mega drought. But yeah, it is. In fact, there's a whole theory that this weather pattern is by design, but I'm not going to get into it on this show. But if there's one thing that I really want to kind of touch on this morning in this show, is hope. How important is it with survivors? We have hope. Hope for the future. Hope for our lives that we still alive. See, we didn't want to be stuck in just survival mode. We didn't want to be just stuck in the same old, basically just waiting to die. We want to be moving forward to a better and brighter future. Because I believe that there's a bigger and better, brighter future for each and every one of us if we just believe. If we just have hope. I'm going to tell you a quote that the spiritual leader named Dwayne Dyer says. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. Let me repeat that one more time. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. I'm saying change the way you look at your stroke. Don't roll over and give up. Don't roll over and wait to die. There's no way to live. Take hope. Believe you could do more. Believe you could do better. Believe in the future. And you will create your own destiny. You'll create a better life. So what I'm saying is let's together, bind together, pray for the community. Pray for each and every one of your survivor, brother, sister, around the world. Pray that we all get hope. We all will get future. Yeah. One word today. Is that one word that I want today to be is hope. Hope. Hope for the future. Not just status quo, not just surviving, just breathing air, waiting to die. You can live a much more abundant, fulfilled life now. As a stroke survivor, I'm in a wheelchair going on 12 years. But my life has never been so fulfilled, so exciting what's happening, doing what I'm doing. See, I'm exercising a gift I was given in near-death experience. And I believe God has created each and every one of you, has given you a gift. So how do you find this gift? How do you find this gift that's been given to you? It's the best thing you do in life with the least amount of effort. Let me repeat that. How do you find your God-given gift? It is the best thing you do in your life with the least amount of effort. I learned that from Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey, if you're out there, thanks, bro. You've been a great foundational person in my life. Anyway, the main thing is there's a Bible verse that says, without hope, without a vision, the people perish. Without a vision, the people perish. If you don't have a vision, a hope for your future, you're going to perish the way it is. You're basically waiting to die with no reason for hope. No reason, no vision for your life. But I'm saying you can have one, and you can have one today. And Sherry brings up a great point. She knows I have a vision for building a place called the Stroke Survivor America Ranch. I have a hope. I have a vision of building a place called the Stroke Survivor America Ranch. A place where not only survivors can go, but survivors can bring their families. Heard of wild miniature horses running around the property. Kids can ride ponies. Adults can learn to ride horses. Pet cows. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But you have a vision called the Stroke Survivor America Ranch. And I did a blog about it. I'll post my whole vision, but I can actually see the thing. It's a place where stroke survivors, TBI survivors is also included in Stroke TV, but the Stroke Survivor America Ranch. But the place there'll be aqua therapy, there'll be weed therapy, there'll be virtual reality therapy, be all kinds of different therapies in there. And the whole goal for the Stroke Survivor America Ranch is to give each one of us independence. So we're not, by the way, there will also be caregivers. So when you bring your family to the ranch, we'd also have caregivers learn to care for a survivor better, learn to help them cope emotionally. Yeah, amen for that, Trey. So there's a vision. I'll get more into it next show. But if you have a topic, well, I just forget it. I'll just go with what's on my heart. What's on my heart is hope. And I think hope for a better life is necessary. I know stroke survivors out there that have no hope. They have no vision for the future. They're just breathing air, living, and they're planning to die someday. That's the extent of life. I myself am not a survivor of mediocrity, and I encourage you, survivors, not to be mediocre. Don't satisfy and don't believe the lie of stroke that your life ends when your stroke is not true. Stroke lies to you, get you to give up hope for the future. So realize that there is hope. If there's anything I could tell you, look at my life. I've been in wheelchair 12 years, half paralyzed, speech deficit, along with about 1,000 more deficits. Look what I'm doing. I am impacting the world. I am impacting the survivor community. And I'm saying you have the same ability in you. You have the same ability in what you have to in your life. I knew for a fact that God has got a plan for your life. He's got more for your life. How do I know he's got more for your life? Because you're here. You woke up this morning. I know God is not done with you yet. I mean, you're alive. He's allowed you to wake up once again. So be grateful for today. That's another subject. Let me pull up a commercial real quick. I want you guys to see this. I created this commercial. Now, take a look at this. 3, 2, 1, action. You don't want to say. That's another topic I want to bring up. Is gratefulness. A gratefulness in your life. A gratefulness for anything is a magnet for miracles in your life. You will pull positive energy into your life by having a grateful heart. So you need to realize that it's a law of attraction. Gratefulness is the magnet for miracles. So when you first wake up in the morning and do what I do, say thank you, God. Thank you for the day. Thank you for my wife. Thank you for my son. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my stroke survivor brothers and sisters. I just thank it first thing in the morning. I wake up every morning. Have done it for almost 12 years now. There are a couple of mornings I'm not happy. I don't want to get depression. I don't struggle sometimes. I struggle with my own attitude. But I'm going to tell you, I can tell you the biggest enemy. The biggest enemy you have in your mind. The biggest enemy that you're going to fight in your life as a survivor. It seems like a lie sometimes. But I'm going to tell you what it is. Ready for the secret? It's your mind. It's your mind. The battle is in your mind. You know, there's a inspiration like share that says the biggest wall you ever climb is the one you build in your own mind. See, it is how you talk to yourself that makes you feel the way you feel. T.D. Jakes says it this way, that it's not what they think of you that matters. It's what you think of you that matters. So what I'm saying that we as survivors need to constantly be positive thinking about ourselves. I go through the same about each and every one of you go through. And that's about us being down on yourself. I can't do this. I'm nothing but an anchor. Just negative talking about yourself. Stop it. Just stop it. Don't let your mind do that to you, because that's a lie of stroke. You want to put your mind in the positive place. And the best way I could tell you is be grateful. Just pick us one or two things. I don't even know each and every one of you, but I'm going to give you a real quick list of things you can be grateful for right here now. And I didn't know you were going to be here. Grateful you opened your eyes this morning. If you're not grateful you opened your eyes this morning, you're looking in the wrong place. You opened your eyes this morning. You're grateful you could see that outside. It's a beautiful day outside. You could feel love. That's grateful for the love that's in your heart. There's so many different things. I'm grateful this time of year, springtime, the birds are turning. The migrating birds are coming from Mexico and Canada. And then they're backyard singing beautiful sounds every morning. Because I'm not gonna, there's 20 degrees. Oh, we warmed up to 38 degrees. And for those that don't know, man, I live about an hour north of San Francisco in the town called Santa Rosa, California. I have a dream, a vision, a hope of purchasing what they call a class. I just forgot it. Super C, Super CRV, and then traveling the United States, visiting survivors, and interviewing. I have that vision. I have the hope of owning a class, a Super C, or the other one I want picked out, and then come around visiting you guys, interviewing you right there in the Class C. So I really got to help. Do I believe it's going to happen? Yes, I believe it's going to happen. I have faith. See, I'm going to tell you real quick what the difference in faith and gratitude are. Faith is thanking God for what has not happened, but you know is coming. I thank Him right now for the stroke survivor miracle hands. I thank Him right now for our new home in the outskirts of Lynn Springs Valley. I thank Him right now for the Super C RVs that I'm going to get. I'm thanking Him. Do I have them? No. But I have faith they're coming. Gratefulness, on the other hand, to be grateful is when after you receive something, is gratefulness. So say you receive something and you're grateful for it. That is gratefulness. That is the difference. So faith is seeing what's coming. Gratefulness is something you do after you've received a gift from God. It's a gratefulness for me alive. It's a gratefulness for us being together right now. It's a gratefulness that you and I can be here together and just support each other. You know, there's very, very, the only people that can understand a survivor is another survivor, because an average person cannot understand what it's like to be a survivor, stroke survivor, TBS survivor. They have no idea. So they can't really relate. They can't really relate to what you go through. So when you're looking for encouragement and you're looking for something to give you a little boost, I encourage you to come to my Friday motivational video show. Motiversity.com has given permission to Wonderful Living Television. Permission to use some videos, any of their videos. Basically, they've given us rights to their videos. And I use those and try to pick ones that will help you. So I encourage you to come to this Friday, come to the Stroke TV Motivation Video Show. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube and on our Facebook group. So I want to encourage you to come there. I'll be rebranding this show. Everything is going to be pulled under Stroke of Genius podcast. And I'm just changing everything up now, so bear with me. This will become the Stroke of Genius podcast, produced by Stroke TV. It's my plan. But, guys, I encourage you, try to look forward. Don't be just settled with the status quo. Don't live just to die. You want to better your life. You want to get I've been a walk-in someday. I'll keep trying to do. I'm not the type of person that just sits there satisfied with surviving. Not for me. I don't like being around people like that. I want to excel. I want to move forward. I want to move up. I encourage you to realize you have potential in you. You have a gift in you. I know God is not done with you because you're here. You have a purpose. Just find the purpose. If you'd like to set up a talk with me, I have a coaching session. So I think Sherry is asking, what is your dream, Stroke Survivor? So if you're out there, Survivor, put in the comment section if you're listening to this afterwards on YouTube. Put in comments what your dream is. And I'm telling you, dream big. Don't be limited by what you think how small it has to be to make it attainable. Remember this, with God, all things are possible. All things are possible. I'm just saying that don't limit yourself to your dreams. Dream big and watch what happens in your life. I know it's true because it's happening in mine. I mean, really, pretty awesome. Let me see if I can pull up one other commercial. And see if it gets live. Okay, here's another commercial. Let your light shine. Let your light shine. And that commercial, that was the tagline I put in it. See, inside of you, there's a spark. There's a little light. Let it shine to your family, to your friends. Last thing you want to be is a person that's always complaining. I'm saying better to give than to receive. We as stroke survivors can't give. We can bring positive energy to any situation, but it's a mindset. I'm probably gonna cut this show a little bit. It'll become a half an hour show versus an hour show. So if anybody has any final comments, put them in chat because I'm gonna wrap up a half an hour show. In fact, I plan on making Stroke of Genius podcast half an hour. So if I want to wish each and every one of you, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this community. And thank you for being you. Thank you for surviving. So everybody have a great day. Keep on keeping on. And remember, never lose hope.
No, no,